Today we're talking about the difficulties faced by people like you as you trade your businesses. Is your business causing you stress? My name is Liam Bailey and I'm Managing Partner of O'Brien Palmer Insolvency and Business Advisory. Technically, I'm a registered liquidator, but at O'Brien Palmer we like to focus on business turnaround and advisory services. It's never been a more challenging time to be a small business owner in Australia. As the economy recovers from COVID, the pressures that are facing business owners are more complex than ever before. Today we're going to talk about what some of those factors are that are making your life as a business owner difficult. You would have heard much about the inflation rate in Australia talked about in the media. Inflation is the rate that business costs are increasing on an annual basis, and this is a major problem for business owners in Australia. Especially in the building and construction industry, where inflation has caused material costs to rise by about 40% in the last 12 months. But not just in the building sector, inflation is an issue for all of your material costs in trading your business. As these prices increase, it impacts on your bottom line. Another issue that's causing significant stress for business owners are increasing interest rates. Your borrowing costs and the cost of your finance is increasing as interest rate rises. And at the same time, everybody else that are your customers is also experiencing the same problems. Increase in interest rates means the discretionary spending by your customers is down as they have less money to spend in Australian businesses. These problems are compounded by labour shortages. It's very difficult to attract and retain talent in your industry, and this is impacting on the ability for you to service your clients. Another significant issue faced by business owners is dealing with the Australian Taxation Office. After the government policies implemented as a response to the COVID pandemic, the Australian Taxation Office is now starting to get more assertive as it collects the taxes owed. Some figures have estimated that there is some $110 billion in unpaid taxes by small businesses in Australia, and the ATO is setting out to deal with this issue. This means that the ATO is starting to be more assertive when it comes to collecting money that you might owe to it, and less accommodating as you seek to enter into arrangements to pay that debt over time. It's really tempting at times like this to give up on some of the essential assistance that you seek from external providers to your company. The services provided to you by marketing coordinators and your accountants might seem like a discretionary spend, but in times of difficulty, these are the people that you most need to have on your side to ensure that your business can survive. How does all this translate into your business? It can be as simple as finding that your customers are unable to pay you when you're expecting to be paid. This impacts upon your ability to pay the people that you owe money to, and it may be that you find yourself unable to take home the money that you need to provide for your family. At times like this, it's important to make sure that your business is trading profitably so that you can take home your income and provide for your family. So how can we help you ensure that your business is working for you? Firstly, your business advisors are your best friends at times like this, helping you enter into payment arrangements that the ATO will accept, preparing budgets and cash flows to show that you can afford to meet your costs whilst also sustaining your lifestyle, and making sure that you are not losing out on contacting prospective clients, which impacts on future revenue, is essential to ensure that your business is actually going to survive these difficult times. Work with your staff. Staff retention is one of the biggest costs to businesses in Australia, and losing staff not only is going to impact upon your ability to service your clients, but it's also going to cost you as you recruit and train new people to work in your business. However, explaining the complications that your business is facing, like bringing in a team of experts to help you, you don't have to do everything on your own. Talk to your clients. They're experiencing the same difficulties that you are. If a client is finding that they're unable to pay you in time, work with them to implement a realistic payment arrangement. You'll find that if you're prepared to engage with your clients, they're likely to be more honest with you because they appreciate that you are taking the time to understand their needs. Lastly, don't be afraid to ask for help. Your accountants and business advisors are the best placed people to know the specifics of your business and help you prepare to come through difficult times. Liquidating your company might seem like the very last option that you want to consider. But the question that you have to ask yourself is, why are you trading your business if you're going backwards? Isn't there something better that you can be doing with your time? Is your business worth saving? And if so, there are a number of strategies available to help you obtain debt relief and ensure that your business does survive to start fresh. At O'Brien Palmer, we're talking to business owners every day. We understand the pressures that you're facing, and we understand how complicated it is to ensure that your business continues to trade profitably. There are a number of strategies that we can help you implement to deal with your debtors, implement strategies for business turnaround, and ensure that your business survives to thrive again in the future. The Australian solvency industry is designed to provide second chances to directors whose businesses might be failing for reasons beyond their own control. Not everything is your fault. The factors that we've talked about today are generally beyond the control of most business owners, but they have a devastating impact upon your business. Winding up a company allows you to start again with a new business that is able to trade profitably and allows you to dedicate your time and resources where they're most able to generate income and profit for you. We were recently approached by a business providing catering services. The business was suffering by a downturn in customers, and they had long-standing debts with the Australian Taxation Office that was causing the ATO to pursue them on a weekly basis. By working with these clients, we were able to implement a strategy that allows the business to turn around its fortunes, and it's still trading today whilst obtaining some formal debt relief that allowed them to draw a line in the sand, ensure that things didn't get any worse, that their dealings with the tax office were being administered by an external party, and allowed them to focus on taking their business forward into a new era. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Talk to O'Brien Palmer today. We're happy to give you a no-fee, no-obligation consultation about the circumstances facing your company and the options available to you. You don't have to do this all on your own. Today we want to talk about what some of those factors are that are making you...
These are good for bloopers. Bloopers are always great.
That was pretty close, but it was it.
Super close.